Well, I know that, okay, so are there any other steps to the process? I don't want to leave that.
Well, yes, we're going to do a final interview. We will, at that point, begin the 9 to 12-month training process. But that is kind of the process in a nutshell. It's more about, is this something you want to do? Is this something you can do? And then we work on the placement of where you should be.
Right. And I know that so much of this, when you look at, if you're watching this, you should be asking yourself, do I fit in that box? Am I the type of person that Kimberly's really looking for? And if you are, then great. You should be contacting her on her website and getting the ball started. But so much of this is trying to find the right person, isn't it?
Right, right. Because at the end of the day, we do not want to stress you out.
Right.
We don't want to put we don't want the business to hold you hostage.
Right.
I mean, this is an amazing opportunity to really do what you want to do, to take the next step in your career, to go further to a place that maybe you've never gone before with the unlimited income potential and everything. And when I have seen agents sit in that role and see it change their lives and what it can do for them and their family, it's amazing. I mean, it's a great, it's great financially. It's great. It's very rewarding. You know, a lot of agents think of themselves like as important as a doctor, and I believe that. I mean, they're there helping them with financial success for their future, starting college fund savings accounts, setting up for retirement, protecting their home, protecting their family. So it's a very emotional business, and I love it. I think that the agents get wrapped up in that.
Oh yeah, and I think that they become pillars in their community in a real massive way. I know one of the things that I really want to make sure we get out is, what do you want to tell somebody that is looking at this opportunity? What do you really want them to hear, and when should they connect to you?
Absolutely. Thank you for asking that. If something is lacking, as we talked about earlier, then they should pursue the opportunity. If there's something not being met where they currently are. If they're a competitive individual who wants to create their own destiny, some of it is if you're strong enough. It's a production-based environment. So you have to be comfortable with the fact that, day one of the beginning of the month, we're going to start at 0. And at the end of the month, you're going to get to where you want to be, knowing that counter is going to roll over the very next day.
Right.
And that drives a lot of my agents to do better than what they did last month, last year, and that's that competitive nature.
Right.
So if you're competitive, that's something to look at as well. If you want to lead others, my agents are in no small way huge visionaries. Because I always say it's a needs-based analysis that you're going to have with that client sitting across from you. If you just sell them a product, you're going to absolutely miss the boat.
Right.
It's really about connecting with them, connecting with the community, and figuring out what they need. My most successful agents are the ones that have almost an element of education. They're not just telling them you need this product, they're explaining to them why they need the product. And when they've got that element of education, that's what makes $1 million plus agents.
Now, it would seem that tenacity is a huge element here, because what I heard earlier is that first, second year, you may not pull you may be one of those people that don't take anything out of your business. But it sounds like year 3 and beyond could be just a whole nother universe.
Absolutely. As long as you've got initially to start with that responsible credit history, that's a big part. And you would like to invest in your own business. I mean, that's part of it. Another way to think of it as well is State Farm cannot be the only one with skin in the game.
Right.
Right? I mean,
absolutely.
We're going to provide you some startup capital to help you. We're going to train you. We're going to invest in you. We're going to do all those partnership pieces that I mentioned. But you want to have some skin in the game.
Well, an entrepreneur they get that. Now, some people that are employee-minded, they won't even hear that very well. So I think that if all you've ever been is an employee, really make sure that you get that this is a longer term business opportunity collaboration. It's not a job.
No, I often tell